Hi there, this is Shot. Okay, right now I'm doing a sort of a, I wouldn't say it's review, but it's a talk about on the barrel break or the double barrel blaster, whichever some people call it. Okay, I know. First thing, anybody gets this blaster in their hand, you'll be doing rendition from the Army of the Dead. Alright, you primitive screwheads, this is my boomstick! Okay, but back to the subject. Anyway, it gets to everybody every time. And also, from Francis Ford Coppola's famous show, The Godfather. Sonny, I will offer him an offer he cannot possibly refuse. And this shows up, one way or another. That's why it's called the Lupara in Italy, I think. It means something like for the wolf. Probably used for wolf hunting back then. But it's kind of a cool blaster. Press this, comes out, primes it, put 2 darts in, tosses back, ready to use. But you have to be in the correct state of mind to use this. It cannot be used in a winning state, or you want to go out and tag every player with this. You can, but you're going for the laughs, not for seriousness. The next one will be this. Now, this one is from Airzone. Okay, this one is just break it open, not this way, but that way. Put these 2 in, close it up, prime it, ready to use. Okay, I'm not going to dry fire it. So you fire another time, fire another time. So it's 1 prime, 1 shot. Kind of cool, but you have to be in a very, very correct state of mind to use this. And of course, the next one, which everybody would say it is the most practical right now, the rough cut. Well then, here has 8 nozzles for 8 darts. So every time once, you pull it all the way, it's a salvo of 2 darts. If you know how to control the pull, it's 2 separate shots. So depending how you can see it launching H darts or salvo 2. In this case, I would say it's very, very practical at times because you can pick up darts, they're lying on the floor, so just pick them up and start shooting. It's very easy, very, very straightforward. Other than that, okay, later I'll come back to the next part. I'm back again. It's that time of the year. That's why I'm making this creepy ambience. It's the time of the year that everybody will love to play Human vs. Zombies. I know it's a great game. I liked it. In fact, back in 2008 or 2007, the Nerf community tried to do it, and then we found out that it's not exactly a very, very... No, I'm not saying negative things about it. I'm just saying that there are lots of things that it needs to work out, and of course not only mentioned there are sometimes members of the opposite sex, and of course there will be some misunderstanding. You touched my ass, things like that. And we all know that's not very, very conducive to reputations. And of course, half a dozen things like, is it going to be a zombie that shuffles around, or running zombies? Because for all, zombies have a long history. Okay. This is how it goes. Back then, nobody knew what to do with zombies. Actually, zombies is more or less of a Hollywood creation. In a way, it's made popular like movies. And so, the first zombies were shambling along like 1 step per second, and some even have to drag their feet to give the sort of a shambling look. Then, as things progresses in maybe the 1990s, onto Resident Evil, things just gotten a bit improved in the most morbid sense. Zombies start to run. They can run. So the argument is, in a local, I'm not saying the rest of the world, the local HVZ games, is it going to be running or shuffling? There's still a point of contention, but I'm not going to stir any pot in here. It's still personal, everyone's personal preference. Okay? Now, of course, some people like it fast, some people like it slow, depend how you see it. It's always, I would personally encourage the game masters, or rather the game organizers, to come up with their type of rules and see if the players accept the game terms or not. Other than that, yeah, this is the time of the it's always the time of the year in October where everybody just love to play creepy games. Of course, we also have to consider public responsibility, like not anyhow what show your blaster publicly and people mistaking it for the real thing. Very bad for reputation, I would say. Other than that, that's about it. Okay, I know I'm just doing this creepy atmosphere to set in the mood for the coming Halloween games at Nerve SG. It's a shot. Good time. Wherever you are. Bye. Ooh.